Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1? Is this a new Let's Play? I think it is. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think this is episode 1 of a Let's Play for a game that I felt I didn't really do justice for in the previous Let's Play that was on my channel. It's still on my channel if you want to go watch it. It was an earlier version of the game, and I kind of fell behind early with the difficulty level. I kind of was playing from behind for the entire game. I lost some important units that I shouldn't have lost, and then kind of snowballed from there into a bad situation. So I didn't really get to show it in great form, and that's what I hope to do with this LP. For some reason, this game is really shining at me at the moment. A new game called Scepter Road Voyager, I think. I can check quickly. I think it's Scepter Road. Yeah, Scepter Road Voyager by Rockwell Studios. That is the dev of Himeko Sutori. The dev of that game, Rockwell Studios, also makes the new game Scepter Road Voyager. So that looks awesome. I can't wait to play that. So I thought, why not, play this game that's really I've been itching to play here, and try to do a better job of showcasing it. So that's what we're doing. This is episode 1 of Let's Play Himeko Sutori. Yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to try to voice act as best I could, but be prepared for some bad voices. And this is a JRPG, but it's also got like tactics and army building. I really enjoyed the army building aspect. I just wish I hadn't lost so many key figures early in the game. As I was playing, I was really losing a lot of good characters, and there is permadeath, so I didn't get a chance. I think there is. I'm not sure if there's a raise ability, but I didn't get the chance to use those characters for long, and I kind of made a mess out of the game, but hoping to do better this time. And let's go on this journey together, guys. It's going to be a beautiful journey into this game, which is a beautiful game. Go ahead and check the options. We have anti-aliasing, set at the most, Sobel edge effect, V-Sync, window mode is full screen, resolution, our music is balanced, how the developer said. Battle speed and movement speed is normal, not going to rebind the keys. Alright, we can check the campaigns. There's the official campaign and Scepter Road Voyager, which was a test campaign. I don't know what that's about, but we're going to play the official campaign. In the peaceful city of Sunrise Falls, 3 sisters find themselves at the heart of a civil war. As you follow the story of Aya, Yumi, and Emi, you will unlock the secrets of Amy. Wait a minute, let me pronounce these right. Aya, Yumi, and Amy. You will unlock the secrets of the world gates and the mysterious scholars of Candle and Sword who protect those gates. You will see old alliances shattered and new alliances forged. As the girls' once clear objectives become more complicated and ambiguous, they will lose their way, but victory might still be found. Sounds very cool. Let's hit new game. We're ready to go. And check out some Himeko Sutori. I can't wait. This game, like I said, has been shining at me. I don't know why. It's been calling me, wanting me to play it. As soon as I saw Scepter Road Voyager and I purchased that, started playing it, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for that to be done. But that's going to be another year or so in early access, so yeah, here we go. Nathaniel Ayer presents a Rockwell Studios game. Himeko Sutori. See, there's some producers involved. It was not just a one-man development. It started as a one-man development. 2 people on the sprites, a soundtrack. which sounds beautiful thus far. There's a Japanese localization. All sorts of good stuff. Lore and world building. Additional templates. Okay, here we go. To the families whose love and support made Himeko Sutori possible. Aya, what's the matter? All is well. I'm just winded. I ran all the way here. Can you stand, little sister? Yes, I think so. Good. Now can you walk? Use WASD or arrow keys to move, or set your own movement keys in the options menu. Left click or press spacebar to close this window. Okay, we can move around. Good, good. Can you look around? Press Q and E to move the camera. Use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You can also set your own preferred camera movement keys in the options menu. In large open spaces and during combat, you can move the camera. In smaller areas, you usually will not be able to move the camera. Where have you been, little sister? We've been tearing the castle apart looking for you. Oh no, does Daddy know I was out? Father is still in his study. We told Master Kwame that you were in the privy. But where were you really? Well, you know those fairy flower bulbs we found? Well, it looked like this one was ready to blossom, but I needed soil from the forest. And? Well, ta-da! You snuck out to get soil for your fairy bulb to blossom. Yes, isn't she perfect? Hello. Kakiko and Mistletoe the fairy. We're just glad you're back safely. Keep your fairy out of trouble and please let us know where you're going in the future. You know how Father gets when he doesn't know where we are. He would assume you had just wandered into the World Gate. And then we'd all be under watch for a month.
There you are, young ladies. What is going on here? Come here, child. Let me take a look at you. Press spacebar or enter when you're close to talk to me.
Okay, here's how we can move the camera. We can zoom out. Very cool.
Oh, there you are, child. Come here.
Okay. Good morning, Professor Kwame. I think we're ready to start our daily tasks.
Yes. With a new playmate, I see. I'll pretend I don't know where she came from.
Thank you, Professor Kwame. You're not going to tell Daddy, are you?
His Regency hired me to tutor you, not imprison you, so long as your adventures do not interfere with your learning. I see no reason to curtail those adventures.
Thank you.
Now, children, tell me what your tasks for the day will be.
First, we need to inspect the defenses at the Crystal Tower at the university. Then we go to the market to speak to the merchants and learn of any problems on the roads. And when we're done, we return and tell you what we learned.
Correct, and of course, as His Regency has commanded me, I must remind you, do not go near the World Gate. Very well, children, that is all. Come find me in the library when you are finished, or come see me if you need any help.
New journal entry, House Furukawa, Central Kingdoms, okay. Picked up a Druidry Ritual Flower Fairy. We have some daily chores, inspect the Crystal Tower and the University Complex, inspect the Marketplace. So this is Father's study. That's the Castle Library. Looks like that's it for out here. Let's go. Here we've got Enter Chapel. And over here I don't think there's anything. There's an empty house. I'm surprised to not find a chest over here. There appears to be nothing. Wait, was there something in there? No. Alright, so, let's head down here. I'm so glad we are close to a world gate. Effiam. Because of the world gate, I'm able to travel here from my home in Zagwe. And other students, adventurers, and traders from around the world can come here to Sunrise Falls. Sometimes the Shadowlands beyond the gate can be dangerous, but probably safer than the bandits and storms in our world. Interesting. This world is so full of wonders. Okay, here we have the university complex. Things are quiet here, Ayasama. All is quiet. We should thank the Divine Emperor that our city is so peaceful. Our beautiful Yamatai city on the Caledon mainland once saw great turmoil. But under the Divine Emperor's wisdom, we joined the Central Kingdoms. And now we are like brothers, living peacefully side by side. Allied against all threats, whether from our own world or beyond the world gates. Remember, stay away from the world gate. Okay, come down here. Nothing. Okay. Auto-saving.
Ah! They're coming from the sewer, run!
We were supposed to check the market for any troubles. I suppose this counts. Yumi, do you think we should help? Form a lance. We shall drive these slimes back. Dear Lord, we have an obligation to these people. Protect us as we protect them.
Would you like a tutorial on how to set up a new lance?
Sure.
To start, click on Create New Lance over here. Now select one of your army's heroes by left-clicking on one of them.
We have Aya the student, Yumi the cadet, Emi the forester, Kakiko the wolf brute, and Mistletoe the mender. Let's go ahead and have Yumi.
Add your hero to the lance by right-clicking on one of the green squares.
We have work to do.
The first hero you add to a lance automatically becomes the lance captain. The lance captain's leadership determines how many additional heroes you can add. Now add another hero. Left-click to select a hero, then right-click on a vacant square.
Then we'll add Emi's bow back here.
It looks like you now know how to add heroes to lances. Go ahead and add more then until you're ready. When you're done, return to the main menu by pressing Escape or clicking on the button that will appear when you move the mouse to the top left corner. That's it. To rewatch this tutorial at any time, click Reset Tutorials in the Options menu.
Here we've got Aya the student, Kakiko the wolf brute, and Mistletoe the mender can go in the back. Okay, top left corner, return to pause menu. That's our lance right there. Its physical power, attack power is 85, range is 153. Not sure what else that means. Movement speed 3, turn to pause menu. So there's a whole army building aspect that I really dig, and you level them all up and you equip them, and it was really cool, but I didn't get to quite get the full experience because of how just how it went down. My characters died early on. Lance setup, alright.
Looks like a tutorial on deploying lances and starting the battle. You must deploy lances before starting the battle. Left-click on a lance to select it, right-click where you'd like to deploy the lance.
So we can put it anywhere here. We'll just put it right here.
After you've deployed all your lances, you can start the battle by clicking this button. The battle has started. Now left-click on a lance to select it. Right-click to order it to move or attack.
Okay, so we'll click it. See some slimes here. We'll come here.
Onward to victory.
Okay. And we'll attack here. Critical hit. So you kind of take turns, and it's very cool. You command a whole army at some point. Let's end the turn. That slime's running away. These two are coming forward. Hit the wolf, Kakiko, but Mistletoe was there to heal. Very cool. Oh, critical hit, but a quick heal. Now we're kind of between dodged, but the sword strike got him, and we can aim our guys in that direction. Okay, let's get him. There we go. Congratulations, you are victorious. Nice. We get XP. Piedar, thank you very much for helping us. Those slimes could have destroyed my whole stock. We would like for you to have this. 3,000 florins, which is money, 20 ham, 20 bread, 20 cheese. And remember, your troops are more effective when they have a variety of foods to eat. Yes, thank you. We will remember that. Now please excuse us. We have other duties to attend to. The market is safe. Now we need to check on the Crystal Tower at the university. Okay, so different foods. Make your warriors fight better. What do we have here? A tavern. You never know what you'll see at the market. I'm so glad I can find food from home here, but it's so expensive. Taverns often have imports, but they're more expensive than local foods. Ah, so taverns are where you can get imported food. Good to know. We have plenty of food for you and your guards, milady. An army marches on its stomach, so they say. I think that means you need to buy more food for me. So we have 3,000 florins. He just has ham, cheese, and bread. So we'll exit for now. Come back when you're hungry. Be sure to check your supplies before you leave town.
I'm just a town guard, milady, but I could be a knight with just a little more training. To become a knight, one must first train as a student, then a cadet. At night, I work at the university across the bridge. Maybe one day, soon, I can start my studies there and begin my road to knighthood. Fare thee well, milady.
Be safe, my lady. Diarmid thinks knighthood would be great, but that's not the real road to adventure. Knights have a role, I suppose, but nothing is more awesome than a berserker on the field of battle. Berserkers waste no time training as a student. They start as adventurers, then become warriors. So that's telling us, be safe, my lady. Telling us how the class system works.
You look weak. Come here, you buy.
What did he first say?
You look weak. You need buy weapon.
Do you have all of your supplies ready for class? My. If you need supplies for enchanting and alchemy classes, you've come to the right place. I don't know what this stuff does. I don't like that the tooltips... Why is that in every game? Every single one, the tooltips get cut off at the top of the screen like that. I think it's a Unity thing, but... Enchanting processes, alchemy formulas. There's a lot of crafting in the game. We're going to get into all this.
Come here, you buy. You want buy equipment?
I have concerns. You have a lot of weapons and armor for such a little goblin. Where did you get it all?
Why? You think Frank steal? Frank no steal.
I didn't say that. Where did you get it from?
Frank trader. Frank trade.
Then the people you bought from, where did they get it from?
Good deal like sausage. Frank enjoy and not ask too much questions.
Yes.
Look. Frank equipment, best equipment.
There's a fitting room. We can buy all sorts of stuff for different classes and stuff that's going to... Okay, this isn't too bad about cutting off at the top. It seems to not cut off anything important. Just a little tiny sliver of the box. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. We're gonna get into all that.
Remember, Frank deal, best deal.
Thank you for getting rid of those slimes. Can I talk to you about the bandits?
Summerlid.
Sure as the weeping god wails, there is always something going wrong. I've been waiting for a shipment, but I'm almost certain Bellamy and his mountain bandits have taken it.
Okay, let's head into the tavern. Welcome to my humble tavern, Yomi. Welcome, Ayasama, to my humble tavern. Can I get something for you? Sure. Yes, please show me what you have. Please come see what we have. Okay, he's got different stuff. He's got fish, dried salted fish, no matter how hungry. The Irar preserve half of every catch for the coming winter. Natto, fermented soybeans packed into straw baskets. Foreign mercenaries serving in Yamatai armies often have difficulty learning to eat natto. Rice, grains of rice from the Yamatai Islands. Everyone from the lowest peasant to the divine emperor eats this simple dish. So those are imports indeed. See these specialties from the Yamatai Islands. You're always welcome here, Ayasama. Never a dull moment at Sunrise Falls. My grandfather wouldn't be happy about me working in Yomi's tavern. He's still upset at seeing the Yamatai here on the Caledon mainland. He needs to move on. The Caledons and the Yamatai are both part of the Central Kingdoms now, so we would see Yamatai here anyway. See you later. Can we go upstairs? Oh, we can. Is there any... I can't switch the camera around. Doesn't look like there's really any reason to be here. There's chests we can't operate. Alright. Let's head back down. And, out. Alright, so it says return to Professor Kwame, but go to the Crystal Tower in the University Complex. We'll head there now, which I think is this way. University Complex. World Gate, Crystal Tower. It's a little crowded up here, isn't it? Father wants us to check on the crystals. Why? What's the importance? Sounds like someone hasn't been paying attention to Professor Kwame's lessons. The crystals in the tower are important because they protect the castle. This close to a world gate, someone in the Shadowlands might be able to teleport into the castle. The crystals here prevent movement through the Shadowlands. And anyone in the Shadowlands who wants to come to our world is forced to use the world gate. But doesn't the candle and sword do that for us? I mean, the whole reason they exist is to provide security around the world gates. That is their job, yes, but Father doesn't want to entrust our safety to anyone else. And I really don't think he trusts Candle and Sword anyway. That's why he doesn't let them out of their quarters and into the city. Well, the crystals have been inspected. They're still here and still doing their job as far as I can tell. They're doing their job. How can you tell? I don't know. Don't you just feel that everything is more solid here? Solid? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyway, if you're satisfied all is well, then let's go back down. Barrier crystals. Okay, we can read about that in the Codex. Return to Professor Kwame. Cool. I do want to save and make a proper save for episode 1. I don't want to miss out on any side content that we get by leaving Sunrise Falls. Let's head into the chapel, see what that's about.
Hello, my child. Hello, child. A pleasure to see you. What brings you to the house of God today, Father Malachi?
I love the windows in here. I just wanted to come in and look at them.
Your mother gifted these windows to the church. She so loved the sparkle and color in the lead light. You are like her in many ways.
I don't remember her very well. She left so long ago.
I cannot think of a woman closer to the angels than your mother. She was beautiful, wise, and strong. This city never had a finer daimyo. And I am certain she would be proud of seeing you grown into the young woman you are now. Go in peace, my child.
Alright, nothing to really... Oh, we can read the Holy Scripture. In mighty battle, Mikhail and the first heroes did overcome and did slay the tyrant god. And they did cast a tyrant god's spirit into the eternal darkness, there to weep forever. Defeat of tyrant god, new journal entry. Cool. Alright, let's head up to the university complex. I guess we could stop in at Father's study. Let's just go to the university complex. No, wait, which one is which? Oh, Father's study. Yeah, let's go in here first. We need everyone to continue on as before. This changes nothing. But what should we do? Your brother-in-law Yoshitomo is a powerful man. I will speak to him, and the merchants will tell him that they are not his subjects. They are Yumi's subjects, and so long as I am regent, they obey my word as hers. On that subject, my lord, Yoshitomo claims support from Emperor Shirakawa. Until I receive word from His Divine Majesty myself, we continue on as before. And if Yoshitomo moves before then, I go to Lord General Cribbin and mobilize the Central Kingdom's army. We need everyone to continue on as before. Your father-in-law is busy, my lady, Captain Lucian. Who is father talking to, Captain Lucian? A diplomat, my lady, Mr. Rybert Thornburn. Just returned from Emperor Shirakawa's court. What are they talking about? That's not my business to say. Now, if you please, my lady, we should give his regency and his guests some privacy. Okay. Let's head into the library. See if there's any books to read. Oh, there is. The Central Kingdoms are a federation of Caledon, Armenian, and Castilian kings, along with the Yamatai daimyos who are united under their emperor. The Central Kingdoms joined during the Gate War, fighting together against the hordes of demons and shadow horrors that emerged from the World Gates. Shadowland artifacts. Anyone who has spent time in the Shadowlands knows of the Foul Realm's ability to warp the personalities of the travelers therein. None dare stay too long for fear of losing one's mind, and yet stay some have, as evidenced by the mysterious artifacts to be found throughout the Shadowlands. Battles of the Ogres, Volume 64. Herein lies the story of the gallant Magnus, whose revolution brought down an evil king, a corrupt church, and the dark forces behind them. The Empire's Graveyard is the name of both the battle that destroyed the Northern Empire's might and the mountain in the Shadowlands where the battle occurred. The Northern Empire would have lost all of its military, leaving its populous and vast territory undefended against the Shadowlands' hordes beyond the World Gates. But an army from the Central Kingdom struck the Shadowlands' forces from behind, saving the besieged Northerners. The Yamatai Conquest. Sunrise Falls was once a Caledon city situated on the sea cliffs at the edge of the beautiful Sunrise Valley. In the year 1129 AE, the Yamatai shogun Kiso led an army to conquer Sunrise Falls, largely in an effort to prevent the Yamatai daimyos from destroying each other. Kiso. Charms and enchantments. Enchanting is the process of giving magical qualities to otherwise mundane objects. With only an enchanter's wand, some arcane dust, and a tidy workspace, you can create many different kinds of magical items. Enchanting process, fine glass orb, ×1. Undying Kings. Before the rise of the Shamar and the uniting of the Ithiad, the vast southern deserts were ruled by the pharaohs. Believing they had gained as much power as any mortal could, the pharaohs began looking for ways to achieve immortality. Can't read this one? Can't read that one either, or that one. Right? Okay. Can we go upstairs? Oh. Some stuff up here. Alchemy craft. Oh. Druidry ritual flower fairy. Considerable skills required to make an unearthed fairy bulb grow. We need a druidic wand, fairy flower bulb, 5 spring waters, and a rune jera. Enchanting process for a fine glass orb, an enchanter's wand, a quartz, and 2 arcane dust. We have nothing, but that's an alchemy table. This must be enchanting table. Oh, can we make one? Oh, I clicked it. None of us have the required skill to make it. And we need the stuff. We don't have the stuff, so... No, wait, do we get that recipe back? Yeah. Alright, cool. What's up this way? Another steps up? Oh my gosh. I don't even think you're supposed to be up here. Okay, let's head down. Go talk to Professor Kwame.
Oh, there you are, my child. Hello, child. It's always a pleasure to see you. Are you done inspecting the Crystal Tower?
Yes, Professor Kwame. The crystals are safe and doing their job.
Curious. How do you know the crystals are doing their job?
I don't know. I can just feel that the world is more solid up there.
Very interesting. And tell me, child, have you checked on the traders at the market yet?
Yes, Professor Kwame. We went to the market, and we saw a bunch of slimes coming up from the sewer. They were really gross and a little scary, but we defeated them.
That is good news. I'm glad that you are safe. In the near future, we shall have to mount an expedition to clear all the slimes from the sewers. But for now, child, you should go see your father in his study. He has another task for you.
Okay, we got some XP. One second, guys. Alright, we're back, so we're going to wrap this up in a few. We're 31 minutes in anyway. Let's go to the journal. Very cool. Talk to your father Sala in his study. Completed quest. People. Oh, where are the people and stuff? Oh no. Oh, I guess we didn't learn about people yet. We have events. Defeat of the Tyrant God. According to the Holy Scripture, Mikhail gathered the first heroes and led them in battle against the Tyrant God. In a legendary battle that nearly destroyed the world, the first heroes killed the Tyrant God's physical body and locked his spirit away in eternal darkness. Thus the Tyrant God became the Weeping God. Curios, barrier crystals. The barrier between our world and the Shadowlands is thinner around world gates. Near a world gate, someone could teleport from one world to the other without opening the gate itself. Barrier crystals strengthen the barrier between worlds. They can even project a barrier that prevents movement inside the Shadowlands. And a world gate? World gates are holes in the barrier between our world and the Shadowlands. Anyone who knows how to open a world gate can use them to travel from our world into the Shadowlands and back. Factions. House Furukawa. House Furukawa is a minor Yamatai noble house. Its seat is on the Caledon mainland, far from the Yamatai Islands. The last Furukawa daimyo, Furukawa Megumi, has not been seen in years, and the Furukawa lands have been administered by her husband, Regent Salah al-Din. Oh, so that's our father then. Now that the oldest daughter Yumi has come of age, Salah has agreed to step down as regent and allow Yumi to rule as daimyo. Huh. So our mother Megumi has not been seen in years, and Salah al-Din has taken over, so we're House Furukawa. The Central Kingdoms are an alliance of several nations and city-states, the most powerful of which are the Yamatai, Caledon, and the Armenian Free Cities. The Central Kingdoms united during the Gate Wars as a means of protecting against any further attacks from the Shadowlands. Now Yamatai, led by Divine Emperor Shirakawa and the military leader Shogun Yoshitomo, is a remote country allied with the Central Kingdoms. Although Yamatai has historically ignored events outside its borders, the events of the Gate War led Shogun Yoshitomo to forge an alliance with the Central Kingdoms and Candle and Sword. The Scholars of Candle and Sword is an order of both knighthood and wizardry created to monitor and protect the world gates, and especially to ensure that no Centraler or Northern army ever uses a world gate to launch an invasion. By treaty, both the Central Kingdoms and the Northern Shores contribute initiates to Candle and Sword. Those initiates then swear complete neutrality in any conflict among Centralers and Northerners. That's pretty interesting thus far. We don't have to get into all this yet, the game concepts. But as you can see, there's different actions, attributes, critical hits, defenses, elements, flanking, flying, food. And then maybe flying food, who knows? Lances. Melee attack, movement, ranged attack, reactions, rest, skills, world map, zone of control. We'll get into that more as we play. But right now I want to save and say thank you for joining me. Oh, before we do anything else though, let's take a look at each character sheet. We haven't seen this yet. As you can see, Aya is equipped with a healing potion. You don't have to keep refilling it. It's just one and done there. She has a salve combat ability. It'll tell you what it does. We'll get into that next episode. See, she's wearing robes, and her accessory is the healer's pouch, which gives 12 to healing, if you could see it on there. On the right there with the 12 to healing. This gives 20 to healing and does 8 attack power of magic. 1.1 multiplier. You can see the allowed character classes, student, cleric, and druid. And she gets a 10 bat bonus, magic attack bonus. See her stats. We'll get into the elements as the game goes on. There's equipment, of course, level up, changing classes. So a lot in this game. I really want to dig in and check it out. You can check out each character. They're all vastly different in terms of how you can level them up and what they're skilled in. So very cool. We'll do this more next episode. But I want to say thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope you'll join me for more, because I'm really in the mood to play this. And yeah, hopefully I can get, a good chunk of episodes done and get rolling and see where it takes us. So should be a lot of fun. Hope you'll join me on this journey. And thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. Much love, peace, and joy. And see you in the next one with more. So long.